And we're back. It is I, the 216 CEO of $1 Million Plug Entertainment. Chad Too Cool, better watch how you move. Back with episode 2. We was gone for a little bit, but now we back at the mission at hand. To all the people in the city, it's about to get live. It's this whole movement I'm starting is going up now. You know, slow motion better than no motion. But today's topic that we are going to discuss, something that has been grinding my gears for the past, I want to say, month now. And let me pull up my phone so I can look at what I'm talking about. Okay, so today's topic is boring conversations in the DMs. I have been a victim of this by some females over the past 2 months, just sliding into my DMs with boring conversation, especially on Snapchat. Now, you would think, why would you entertain this? Well, first of all, if shorty look good, then I'm gonna see what it's about. You know, the friend request pops up and like, oh, you go to her picture, oh, she bad. Yes, let me see what she about. First thing you gotta do is check the snap score. Make sure the snap score is legit, because if it's not legit, it's a fake. I done had a couple of those. I had to check the snap score, like, oh, this snap score not adding up. Block immediately. We're not having that. So I'm gonna let me see, pull up my notes here. First, I'm gonna open some messages that weren't so boring that I got from little Snow Bunny. Hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah, let me can't reveal that on camera, but just know that they was hot. And she's hot. Okay? She was one of the shorties that wasn't wasting my time, because I make it perfectly clear, if you're in my DMs, this better be a worthy conversation. Because it's not, mid conversation, I'm going to ask you, what is the purpose of you being in my DMs? And if I get a bullshit answer, you're getting left on red and you're blocked. All my guys out there, if your DMs are popping, you got girls hitting you up, maybe your DMs is not so hot and you just got just a few girls hitting you up. One thing, some females like to waste time, you know, because they're bored. And let me go to my files here, and I'm going to read the exact conversation that I had with this female. And I'm looking at the because I screen recorded the conversation. It says, "Do you hate me or something?" She said, "Are you there?" With the eye emoji, the 2 eye emoji. And I'm just looking at this whole thing like, what is the purpose of this conversation? And I asked her that. I said, what is the purpose of you being in my DMs? This girl proceeds to tell me that she's bored and horny. Come on now. Really? At this point, what do you do when you get a response like that? This girl typed me because she's bored and horny. How do you respond to that? You want to know how I responded to that? Left on red and blocked, like I just said. I'm telling you, it's getting scary out here, y'all. Especially in the DMs on social media. Because let me tell you another thing. A female will hit you up, right? And you thinking like, oh, like, yeah, well, I'm about to chop her down. Whole time, she just using you. Because the other guy that she really wants to talk to is not responding to her. See, I'm not gonna sit here and cap with y'all. Okay? I had to learn that out. I had to figure that out a few times. You not special, bro. And neither is she. So it took a couple of lessons to learn, like, hey, if this conversation that this girl is having with you in the DMs is not worthy, then she's just bored because the guy that she really wants to talk to is not talking to her. So you must escape. You must leave her on red and then block her. See, I had a little situation happen not too long ago. I remember seeing this chick at work, right? And to all my guys out there, I would not suggest you talking to a chick where you work at. Don't shit where you eat at. Now, sometimes shitting where you eat at works if you play your cards right. Other times, shitting where you eat at doesn't work. Because if you and that girl fall out, something could happen. Y'all still have to see each other at work, and it's going to be awkward. So do not shit where you eat at. Okay? But back to the story. See, what happened was, seen this chick at work. She was cool. But I didn't end up making a move. So I'm scrolling on Snapchat one day and I see her. I'm like, oh, that's Shorty from, Whoop the Woo. So I click on the add button. She instantly added me back. Let me tell you how this interaction went before I completely deleted her off my Snap. So she watched my stories, right? Like constantly. Didn't respond to anything. Mind you, I didn't message her. So The next day, right, I see her at work and she sees me and I know that she sees me. And then I wasn't going to say anything. I'm just like, oh, maybe she'll say something like, hey, like, what's up? Or whatever. Nothing. And I was like, oh, okay. The game is cold. The game is ice cold. I'm talking Sub-Zero Mortal Kombat cold. The game is that cold. So she doesn't say anything. And I'm just laughing like, all right, cool. So you ignore me on Snapchat, I ignore you in real life. Simple as that. We're not gonna go back and forth with the time wasting. That's over with. This one chick who just be hitting me up on Snap for, I don't know, since I want to say 2020 or 2021. She lives out here, in the city. And I hope she see this too. She know who she is. So we were talking, back and forth in the DMs. And I'm telling her like, hey, like let's link, Nothing. Left on scene. She recently just hit me up not too long ago talking about some, hey, you're about to get left on red. Do not enter my DMs ever again. And I've told her from the jump, if you're in my DMs and you're not talking about linking up and hanging out or hooking up on the late night, me making your bed shake at 2 a.m., then there's no reason for you to be in my DMs. Period. You can go waste somebody else's time. I'm pretty sure you have a boyfriend. It'd be ashamed if he went through your phone because he'd be heartbroken. And you would have to have a long conversation with him about why are you texting this guy? Who's this guy? Who's Chad? Like, bro, don't worry about who I am. Worry about your girl in my DMs with unnecessary conversation. And she won't leave me alone. Just stop it. Okay? Let me go to my files again. Now, you see, I don't really condone, messing with other people's girls because that can lead to a very bad ending. Okay? We all know a lot of these dudes are sensitive, don't have a whole lot of experience with women. So when they get their first, little baddie, they don't know how to act. It's absolutely ridiculous. Guys out there have been killed over women. So when that situation happens, it's 2 lives lost. One is in the grave and the other one is in prison for the rest of his life because he couldn't control his emotions over his cheating girlfriend who was messing with the other guy that he just killed. This happens on a daily basis. around the world. Yesterday, I was on my Instagram feed. I seen a video pop up. This dude is out with some other guy's girlfriend. He runs up and he shoots him multiple times. And in the process of shooting the guy, the girl is trying to stop him and he just backhand her, like slaps the fuck out of her and shoots the dude like 2 more times. And then I seen that and I'm like, oh, well, he's going to prison for the rest of his life. And that girl will still be out here sucking and fucking while he's rotting in a cell for the rest of his life. It's absolutely ridiculous. The length that these guys go to. Now, I understand, you feel like that's your girl and you don't want nobody else talking to her or having her, but you got to understand, you guys out there, okay? Listen to me when I say this. The shorty is not yours. She's not yours. She's not mine. She's not the next guy's. She's just yours for the moment. And however long that moment lasts, okay? You feel me? Whether it lasts a month, 2 months, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, maybe even 10 years. When that moment is up, it's up. It's over with. It's on to the next. She's going to be on to the next, and you should be on to the next. Some guys, they just don't operate like that. And the scene becomes a tragedy because they let their emotions take over. And that's never good at all. Okay, so I'm looking in my files for that other video that the girl was sending me on Snapchat. You gotta bear with me. I'm looking for it. It was, somewhat explicit. But that's not the point, though. The point is that shorty was in my DMs and she got a man. She got a whole man at home. I don't know if they live together or live separately, but just know, dude is at home. Dude at home. He don't, you feel me? He don't know what she doing. She out here doing the fool in my DMs, and he don't know about it. Cancel that relationship ASAP because it's over with. Hold on, is this it? Nope, that's not it. I'm looking for it. I know it's in here. Oh, found it. Okay, so I'm looking at the messages right now. You dig? Hold on, I'm trying to. Okay. I asked her, how do she know me? Shorty sent me a picture of her, of what she looked like and everything. She was like, hey, with the hand emoji when she first messaged me. And I was like, sup? Like, what is the purpose of you being here? She added me. She found out who I was from a place that I cannot say on the air. Okay? Trying to keep this clean as possible. But just know that she added me. She found out who I was from somewhere that I cannot say on the air right now. I can't say it. But she found me though. You dig what I'm saying? And she added me on Snapchat. This girl proceeds to tell me that, hey, yeah, I'm attracted to you. And you have, nice features. And I said, oh, okay. I have nice features. Well, shorty, like, what you trying to do? She can't do much of anything because if the boyfriend goes through that phone, it's over with. It's going to be a tragedy. Not only that, shorty sent me her number too. Let me go to the second part of the video that I need to look at. She's saying, your features are nice. Now I'm looking at the messages. She's not actually saying your features are nice. She's saying something else that, once again, I'm not going to say on the air. Okay? Shorty sent me her number. And she sent me her number and said, text me with the lipstick emoji. It's crazy. America, this is absolute buffoonery. When I was screen recording the messages, making sure I had everything, I could not believe what I was seeing. I couldn't believe it. Very, very deceitful female. Now, don't get me wrong. Shorty look good. Shorty look good, Slim. On my dead grandma, she looked good. But the deceitfulness, the sneakiness, the thirstiness in my DMs, I welcome it, but I try to stay clear of that lane because I'm a changed man. Okay? I'm a changed man. I read a Bible verse yesterday. Okay? So, all y'all that's about to watch this, when this episode come out, if you're a guy and you are in the age range of, I want to say, I'm going to say 19 through 25, possibly up more, but let's just keep it at 1925. If you have a girlfriend this summer, hot girl summer coming up. If you have a girlfriend and you're a guy from the ages of 18 to 25 or 19 to 25, I suggest you get rid of your boyfriend title this summer because it is not finna be safe out here at all. In 2026, if you're a guy and you're some girl's boyfriend, you a brave man. You a brave man. Absolutely. You need to be put on the front line in the war of how brave you are, because having a girlfriend this summer, 2026 summer, oh, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Hot girl summer is every summer. And they about to be out. You understand me? Yesterday, and you want to know how I know what I'm talking about is true? Yesterday, right? After I was done getting my haircut and shit. I was mobbing around ASU. Smoking a blunt. I get down to like near the stadium and them apartments. If you know, University House, right across from the ASU stadium, the football stadium. Bruh, I want to say about 5 snow bunnies walked up and they was in their bathing suits. Looking good. And I glance, I'm like, damn, they about to go live it up at the pool. Or they know a guy that has a house and they're going to his house because he has a pool. Mind you, they're all ASU girls. Okay? So you know what's about to happen this summer. You know it. If you are a man with a girlfriend, break up with your girl right now. You should have a hot boy summer. She gonna have a hot girl summer, whether she with you or not. Okay? Throw out your boyfriend application. It is not safe for you to be somebody's boyfriend. Okay? Don't do it. Do not do it. You're wasting your time. Just like these females wasting their time in my DMs with the unnecessary conversation. I know a bitch right now that went to Coachella this summer with her homegirls. She live in the city. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put her name out there all like that. But if she ever see this, she know who she is. She went to Coachella with her homegirls. You know, the Bieber was at Coachella this year. You dig what I'm saying? She had a semi-front row to him, seeing him on stage. She was like near the front, recording him and everything. She went to Coachella and she probably didn't even make sure that her rent was paid or her child was taken care of. You dig what I'm saying? She hopping around with her homegirls at Coachella and talking to herself in Justin Bieber's DMs. So when I seen her posted on her story, and I'm thinking it's like, yo, you probably tried to get close to Justin Bieber too. You probably had like those thoughts where like you want to do something. Your intuitive thoughts. You had intuitive thoughts about running on the stage trying to get close to Justin Bieber. And you know that you can't. So you knowing that you can't get close to him other than you having a VIP pass backstage, which she didn't have. She didn't have it. And her homegirls didn't have it either. The only way you would get close to him is having that VIP backstage pass the meet and greet. Other than that, you ain't getting close to him. You're not running up on that stage. If you tried, security gonna grab you and throw you off the stage. What if it's what's shorty name that he with? Hailey Bieber. That's her name? Hailey? Yeah. She gonna kill you dead. Trying to run up on her man while he performing. She gonna give you a proper ass whooping. Trying to touch her $1 million man whom she has a child with. She gonna kill you over Bieber. You really want that smoke with Hailey Bieber? Trying to get close to her man and shit? You don't want that smoke. She plugged in with the Kardashians. You really want that smoke? Kendall didn't even want to smoke with her. Because Kendall Jenner used to date Justin Bieber. How you gonna want to smoke with two girls that are millionaires who dated the same dude? You was a regular bitch. You don't want to smoke with them millionaire bitches. Come on. Stay in a child's place. You feel me? So yeah. She went to Coachella, hoe hopping around with her homegirls, saw Justin Bieber, probably didn't make sure that her child was taken care of or pay her rent. And on top of that, she got a male roommate. She got a male roommate and a baby daddy. It's a tragedy. So yeah. Speaking of DMs and people talking to themselves in the DMs of other people, I see all this shit of, these other podcasters that's on bigger platforms talking like, oh, yeah, these dudes are out here talking to themselves in girls' DMs and making themselves look foolish and are getting exposed. What about the women? Why are you always attacking the guys? You don't think it's women out here talking to themselves in dudes' DMs? Let's talk about that. See, they don't never want to address what the woman is doing in the DMs. Come on, it's a double-edged sword. It goes both ways. These females out here talking to themselves in dudes' DMs. It is what it is. So I urge you guys out there, if a shorty is hitting you up and you kind of catching that vibe, but she just want attention and she's not trying to link or get her cheeks clapped, then you must leave her on red and block her. Listen to what I'm saying. Block her. Okay? Block her. Do it. And if you see her in real life and she comes up to you like, did you block me? Yeah, I blocked you. What about it? And after you tell her that, just walk off like ain't nothing happened. Do not be wasting time in the DMs with these females. They not talking about linking up or getting their cheeks clapped. Leave the conversation immediately. We not wasting time this summer and beyond because we just not gonna do that. You know, we real solid G's out here. Okay? This is the principles that need to be applied if you want to be successful of putting these women in check. Today's episode is not sponsored by The Weeknd. He just on my shirt. And the quote at the bottom of the shirt says, "You cuffing that bitch, but she loving the crew." Okay? And that's what it is. You might be in her DMs, but on the late night, shorty loving the crew. What you gonna do about that? You gonna be a man or a mouse about it? Okay? You gotta get with the times, man. You gotta say, I will not be subjected to boring conversation with these females. You know what you should do? In some situations, like I've said before, no female flirts harder than a female in a relationship. So if you know how to scheme, know how to maneuver, go out tonight and talk to a chick that got a boyfriend. This is where you activate the male best friend card. I think that's going to be the next episode, activating the male best friend card. Because the male best friend gets all the perks that the boyfriend doesn't get. You understand what I'm saying? I will trust that Bronny James will score 100 points in a game before I trust a female saying, "Oh, he's just a friend. He's like my brother." What? What you say? He's just a friend. He's like your brother. Why is your friend / like your brother telling you to come over at 2 a.m. so he can blow your back out again? If he's like your brother, that's incest. That's incest. That's nasty. Don't do that. What are we doing out here? Okay? It's nasty. But yeah, the male best friend has the perks. Oh, don't let the male best friend have other females around him that he introduces to your girl if they ever link up and hang out. Because if he hasn't hooked up with your girl already and your girl goes out with said male best friend and said male best friend brings other females, your girl's going to see that this dude gets other females and she's going to want to jump on the bandwagon. And it's going to be awkward when she comes home because she's trying to come up with a scheme to break up with you so she can go be with male best friend and his hoes. Okay? But yeah, the next episode is going to be perks of the male best friend to the female. Remember, all my guys out there, respect yourself. Don't get caught up in the DMs, wasting time with these females. Don't let these females waste your time. I'm going to say it. I done said it a few times, and I'm going to say it again just to make sure that y'all remember. If Shorty is in your DMs and she is not trying to link up and hang out and get her cheeks clapped at the end of the night, leave her on red and block her. That's all you got to do. Very simple. That's our episode. I am the host with the most. About to take the city over. Chad Too Cool, better watch how you move. 216 MDP CEO. 216-105. Get it right. And that is our episode for today. See you on the next one, where we dive deep into the world of why the majority of females in the United States and possibly overseas have a male best friend. All my links will be in the description for social media. So y'all follow me, and we just gonna keep this thing going until the whole city is in the palm of my hands. 216-105. We out.
All right. How you feel?
Good.
That's dry.
Yeah.